Good afternoon, people all over the world. How are you doing? My name is Sarangaya from Tokyo, Japan. Today, I'm very happy to present radio program Class of Exploring the Truth by Incarnate Master Kanichi Otsuka. This radio program was on air in 1963 from June to November in Tokyo, Japan. By the way, what is a radio program Class of Exploring Truth? During his stay in this planet, Incarnate Master Kanichi Otsuka made lectures about truth through radio station program in 1963 from June to November for 6 months. He opened the class, the name the Class of Exploring the Truth in Akasaka, in front of Hotel Opera Tokyo, Japan. His lectures continued 76. Sarangaya is a devoted follower of Master Kanichi Otsuka. He's more than happy to translate his lectures into English and disseminate those to the people all over the world. This is the second version. What is the title of the second version? Second story, I would say. Unlike other ordinary regions, actual phenomena may occur in the class of exploring the truth. Announcer. Good morning, listeners of this radio program that Japanese Shinri, Truth, Rights, Reason of Truth by Chinese character, Let's breathe in the clean air of the morning and let's start the bright life all day today. Also this morning, following the previous interview, I'd like to hear from Master Kanichi Otsuka about the difference between the class of exploring the truth and ordinary region. Master Kanichi Otsuka answered, miracles in the class of exploring the truth is occurred as a result of divine power. So there is a big difference with other ordinary region. Since ordinary region creates God by the idea of humanity conceptually, there is no actual proof, no observation. They tried to lead many people for thousands of years, but couldn't save people, and the world is gradually becoming chaotic. Sadly enough, saying that the culture was not so advanced, and human intelligence was not advanced enough to grasp the true ultimate principle of the universe. It was like an idealistic shadow created just as an idea conceptually, so nobody was saved. However, since the time has already come, electrons and atoms were found in science, relayed by spacecraft or artificial satellite. We could get the picture of the outer space. At the same time, the intangible spirit life can be grasped as ultimate level and be able to grasp the actual situation. Well, that's exactly the truth of the universe, which exists in my class of exploring the truth. This is why miraculous phenomena occurs even to plants and animals and various diseases, or people are cured and salvation. Although it seems that various human diseases are cured, but even bones to be changed. For the cellular and teratogenic children to become better, and for partial defecting physiological functions are cured. All people will be saved by actual miracles proven here. Miraculous phenomena also appears in plants and animals, even to inanimate things. These are not the ideal idea, but actual phenomena occurs by scientific principles in this class of experimentals. Okay? Master Kanichi Otsuka answered this way. I will introduce Master Kanichi Otsuka. Master Kanichi Otsuka was born on Shikoku Island in Japan on Even as a child, he predicted the future. He was sick and invented many devices. People looked up to him as a wonder child. Over a period of 10 years, he traveled widely and confirmed the reality of divine power, not only around Japan, but also throughout Korea, Manchuria, Mongolia, and China. He visited the high mountains and deep ravines where no humanity had set foot before. During these years, he exercised his divine power and confirmed his inborn unity with the fundamental principle of the universe. He taught people the divine way, the truth, common to all fields, including medicine, education, and politics. Since ascending to heaven in 1972, he has constantly worked great miracles to help people throughout the three stages: past life, present life, future life of humanity. He was descended at Awa. Awa is the old name of Japan in the Shikoku Island. In 1891, famous for Awa Odori. I'm not in a position to show his picture because his picture has a copyright. Alright, that's why please click below URL to see his precise pictures. Okay. Master Kanichi Otsuka visited the Asian continent for 10 years to understand, to clarify his own divine power, starting from Japan, Shikoku Island to Osaka, and going to Korea, Busan, and going to mainland China. He is always walking on foot or a rider horse, going to until up to Mongolia for 10 years. Master Kanichi Otsuka ascended to divine position on May 18th in 1972. Master Kanichi Otsuka ascended on May 18th, 1972. This is called, in Japanese, Goshinza, ascended to divine position, and means returning to God. He was 81 years old. Master Kanichi Otsuka, who saved a lot of followers people from all over from death agony by letting them to go to heaven through miraculous transmigration phenomena, represented the unimaginable divinity at the time of his last moment in this planet Earth. After ascending, it took until February the next year until the farewell service is ready to be formally settled, and in about 9 months between that, his holy divine body didn't change at all. It was warm and soft as grocery, without any change. Master Kanichi Otsuka returned to divine position after executing his great divine tasks on earth and implement another important salvation plan in the universe. Such being the case, his ascending was not the end, but the beginning of the brilliant new age of humanity. It was in February 5th, in 1973, that the interment service was held, and his holy divine body was rested in the Divine Advent Castle at Mount Manju, located in the west part of Tokyo, sacred place, Tokyo Prefecture, Japan, holy place of ultimate Shintoism. Okay. Lastly, I'll introduce his very precious prophecy to humanity. If my teaching, the ultimate Japanese Shintoism, spread to the world, and humanity follow the way of God, the fear of death will disappear from all over the people. The time has come that every single person will be saved, will be able to do sublime transmigration to enter the paradise in Buddhism, heaven in Christianity. When humanity loses fear of death, people will be able to take advantage of their own natural talent, their dormant natural talent, to the best of their lives in this planet. An important turning point in the future of human race will come soon. Then the world will be united as one. That unification will not be achieved by military force, but by the appearance of true religion, whose guiding principles will help to bring about the utopia, the long-awaited heaven on earth of Christianity and the paradise of Buddhism. Thousands of years have passed since humanity appeared on this planet. During this period, humanity has passed through times of war and times of peace, through times of prosperity and times of decline. Now the human race is approaching the great path in its history. The vision is still not clear to you due to the rising fog and clouds. Before long, however, the obstructions will clear away, and people will stand in wonder and joy at the dawn of the majestic age. How do you like this prophecy? Thank you very much for your intensive listening and watching. Ronnie Saranga is making many types of YouTube videos about his process teaching, so please register my channel and to study divine, or teachings. Thank you very much. Goodbye now. Have a nice day.